Can you give us some more details as to where these discussions are at and if this is part of the broader strategy post the restructuring and turnaround?
Well, thank you for having me. As you know, we don't comment on speculation and we're focused on executing our strategy. What I can tell you is that this was the highest first quarter we have on record, both in terms of revenue and profitability. Our momentum continued across the business with double-digit growth in Barbie, Hot Wheels, and Fisher-Price. We have started the second quarter with strong consumer demand. The full-year outlook is also strong, and we expect to grow market share. So overall, excellent start of the year, and we're firmly in growth mode, executing our strategy.
And coming from a position of strength, you could say. So could you tell us whether talks like this, whether you're open to these sorts of discussions and the possibilities of what the next part of this trajectory is for the company?
You know, we don't comment on speculation, but our strategy is working. We continue to perform very strongly. We are now an IP-driven, high-performing toy company. We just reiterated our growth guidance for the year to achieve between 8 to 10% growth, as well as continue to improve profitability. So overall, business is strong, demand is there, our products are resonating, and we are executing across businesses, across geographies, and looking very strong for the rest of the year.
Do you think that shareholders prefer this approach? Because we have seen, of course, Mattel's share price really lag behind. And only it was today, after your earnings results came out, that you actually popped and you're up 14% year to date. These conversations that you may or may not be having with other PE funds, what do you think the response could be out there?
You know, we focus on running the company. And if you look at what happened over the last 4 years since we started the turnaround, we grew our business in a transformative way. We took our adjusted EBITDA from $126 million in 2017 to over $1 billion in 2021. And we still expect to continue to grow it yet again this year, and already said that we expect to achieve growth in 2023, at least in terms of our goals that we guided to in terms of profitability. So the business is tracking very well. The numbers are there. The products are working and resonating with consumers at levels we have not seen in years. And we also continue to execute on our IP strategy with a lot of exciting news as recent as yesterday, where we announced, Warner Brothers announced the release date of the Barbie movie in July 21st of 2023. The day before that, we announced a partnership with J.J. Abrams to produce the Hot Wheels movie, also in partnership with Warner Brothers. So there's a lot going on, both on the toy side, as well as our intellectual property that can continue to grow and expand outside of the toy aisle.
Yeah, every time we have you on, you actually have pretty exciting news for us. So we love having you on the shows. Tell us a little bit, though, about some of the price pressures that you may or may not be facing. How do you plan to adjust, given that, of course, all of those growth areas do take a lot of efforts and resources?
Well, we are taking a capital-light approach across many parts of our company, from supply chain to our entertainment strategy. We do see inflationary pressure in the market, and this is obviously something that we do factor into our guidance and into our planning. We do expect to offset most of this impact through pricing action, cost savings, and other steps that we're taking to continue to optimize the business and improve productivity. So we are running the company tightly. Supply chain is performing well. Supply chain was a key part of our success, a key driver of our success, not just in the past quarter, but all through the pandemic. And this is now becoming a strategic advantage for the company that we continue to benefit from and see it as a core asset, core strength for the company.
You know, what are the pressure points when it comes to China, both in terms of lagging consumer demand as a result of the COVID-19 restrictions, but also from the supply chain and logistics point of view?
Yeah, in terms of consumer demand, we did see some impact in the past quarter due to the lockdowns. So China held us back in terms of growth, but obviously we achieved a very strong growth, record growth in the first quarter, with all the other geographies performing so strongly, with double-digit growth in EMEA, North America and in Latin America. So in terms of supply chain, we continue to monitor the situation. And it's not that we have not been impacted, but we've been able to manage through these disruptions and mitigate some of the impacts by leveraging our scale, capability, expertise, and a very flexible model that we've been able to design and engineer to position the company to be able to offset these disruptions and continue to drive growth in the company.
And, we spoke a little bit about Barbie, and lots of people very excited about this film. What other movie collaborations and projects do you see, and can you share with us?
Yeah, the Barbie movie is going to be something else. We did announce the release date, but it is currently in principal photography in London, and we could not be more excited about Greta Gerwig's vision and creative execution of what is shaping up to be an iconic cultural event and an incredible cast with Margot Robbie, Ryan Gosling, Simu Liu, Will Ferrell, America Ferrera, and more. So this will be something worth waiting for. But we're not done, of course. We have 12 other projects in development, all based on our iconic franchises. This includes Masters of the Universe, American Girl, Viewmaster, Magic 8 Ball, Major Matt Mason, Barney, Wishbone, Thomas and Friends, Uno, Rock'em Sock'em Robot, Polly Pocket. So, we have a very exciting lineup of projects. We're working with some of the biggest creative talent of this generation, from Tom Hanks to Lena Dunham and Lily Collins to Vin Diesel, Pete Farley, and the list goes on and on and on. So, we treat each project very specially. Each of these projects has the potential to become something very unique. And we're very proud of the partnerships we are forging, not just with the talent, but also with the distribution partners, the major studios that collaborate with us on these projects.